So who knows? But
there you go. That's a good spot right there, man.
well, we
So next year, my mom sounds nice.
So this is what it looks like on YouTube.
that's part of
First down.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like the music.
the layout inside.
Whatever
It's
music
so
puts
small.
inside.
Yeah.
Like a 5
Just the
second
way it
piece.
is.
I
inside.
was gonna do this thing.
Huh?
Live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
So like, he still comes out.
I wish Matthew was a
He stays, he goes inside.
Yeah. All you gotta do is slide it, man. So. Yeah.
I was gonna say, sure.
Try to slide it out so it doesn't stay.
There you go.
Clog up your brain.
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good luck. We're good to go, man. So turn off the mic for now, I think, so we don't pick up anything we don't want to. Make sure it's working
I
for
think I drove up in Chicago to get the job. Juliet.
She just wanted to complain.
Huh?
She just wanted to
It
complain.
was like
Her kids on cable news?
it was a year old.
Yeah,
She's gonna get around. You're only 10,000 around here.
I call you.
There is what 10,000.
Huh?
I call you.
You called me?
Yeah, but if it's
Really? Yeah, I didn't couldn't find a flag or something.
so that's the thing, like
It does.
Oh my gosh.
those
Oh, I'm not worried about them. I forgot to print them. It's not a big deal though.
ones that don't really hold the values of the ones.
I see it when I look at RVTrader.com. That's kind of what the movie is.
Good luck if you have everything
Alright, so I turned off your mic. You would use this or you would use the little one?
The Audio Technica? I want to use the Audio Technica. Yeah, they're better quality. Is there capitals?
Yes.
Yeah, and then capital STHR. Oh, it's a capital T? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live the Winter High School Rugby. No big deal.
It's something St. Charles.
Yeah.
We should have like a public yes.
I know, I agree.
Yeah, pretty sure that's our address, right? Oh, it's 19100. We're close. Oh, it just fell asleep. Okay. Yeah, I gotta change the microphone setting now. Is it on?
Yeah.
Let's see if that's I wasn't using that mic, I was when you were using the webcam. Here. It's not picking this up, is it?
I didn't print any. I forgot, man. I was working up here.
You're fired, RJ.
You guys did.
We're live streaming.
You want to sit up here? Doing play-by-play of the football game.
Where is this?
For the football team.
So they can like review it.
No. It's for us, the game viewers on YouTube.
It's to show that you know what you're doing.
You guys like live stream?
Yeah. Right here.
Live stream on YouTube.
We hit 74 viewers last week.
Alright, so we still don't have sound.
No, we have it. It's perfect now.
Really?
Yeah.
Problem is it's going to pick up every little bitty thing.
Yeah, the only thing I could do to fix it is maybe grab a different Audio Technica cord.
Alright, dude, sorry. You don't care. You're going to hang out anyway. See, I don't have any sound.
Should be.
Oh.
I'm checking out fine now. Bannister said turn off mic.
The only thing you can do is unplug it and then plug it back in every time.
No, I think she means for the warm up. Until
Jags again kicks the ball off to the Kirkwood. Crap, I don't know.
Thank you. Returns it to the Pioneers.
33-9.
Hudson and Jones ran on a tackle.
35.
Pioneers will start their first drive on their own 35-yard line. First down.
Pioneers are going to be starting their first drive on about the 35-yard line. First down and 10. Starting quarterback Cannon Sledge is going to be leading the Pioneers here. Hands it off to number 2. They're going to bring the ball maybe 2-3 yards. They're going to be taking the ball on 37-yard line. Second down on about 7.
26.
Jones was a ball carrier. Picks up the field of the play to bring up a second down.
Kirkwood's going to be lining up with 2 left, 1 right. Number 2 is going to rotate. And number 26 is going to get the ball for a loss of a couple inches there. It's going to be about 3rd and 6 for Kirkwood Pioneers.
Third down for the Pioneers.
It's going to be 3rd and 6 for Pioneers on about 39-yard line in tonight's game. Is this microphone picking me up? Kirkwood's going to look for the pass. He's going to pass it out to number 13. Number 19, my bad. It's going to be a Kirkwood first down on about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down for the Pioneers.
Number 19, Macab Makula with the catch. They're going to line up with doubles here. The snap is going to be really high here as their QB runs to not give it up to Ritenour Huskies. It's going to be a loss of about 20-25 yards here as they take that ball on about the 30-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and long for Kirkwood Pioneers. We're just going to be lining up in a blitzing formation here. As they look for a pass here, not a good formation. He drops the ball, drops it on the ground. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd down and long for Kirkwood Pioneers with 9 minutes 58 remaining in the quarter. Third long.
What days you guys practice?
Right now, or workouts right now?
Runner's going to be lining up in the same formation as their quarterback lines up in the same formation as well. He's going to hand it off to number 26 here, and he's going to fake it. He's going to carry it down the middle for a gain of about 10 yards. It's going to be a 4th down and about 15 yards. On the 45-yard line, 9 minutes 50 remaining in the quarter.
White keeps to the south, brings against the tackle. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Pioneers.
45. I'll talk to his mom. His mom works here.
Okay, I'll double check it. George may already know him, but yeah, that would be.
They were up there at 6 wake the practice.
Looks like Ritenour's going to be lining up in formation to receive the punt here. Ball's going to go all the way down to about the 15-yard line. That's going to be 1st down and 10 for your Ritenour Huskies on about the 16-yard line.
Bam, they're killing you.
Pioneers are going to be lining up in blitzing formation. There's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. Looks like on the offense here. It's going to be a false start on the Huskies. It's going to be second down and first down and 15 for your Ritenour Huskies.
Someone's phone just got rid of the table. Backfield. Man, that's not an issue, is it? The right sleeve?
Whose phone is it?
Can you see what number that is?
I don't guess it's him. I haven't seen
Three.
his hand off to anyone else.
Okay. Is that 3? Yeah, that's him.
Both teams are going to be lining up in the same formation here.
Here we go.
As Ritenour looks to get this first down and 15 yards. Looking to get this first down here.
Keeper.
It's quarterback keep. You've seen this in the past from Ritenour Huskies.
Man,
Magruder likes to run the ball up down the middle. And he gains about 10 yards here. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies second and about 5 on the 20.
Magruder picks up about 13 yards there.
25-yard line.
Short for the Huskies.
Eight minutes 39 remaining on the clock, and there's going to be a penalty on the play. My bad, no. It's just going to be a short carry by Jackson with the carry. So it's going to be third and about inches for your Ritenour Huskies on about the 30-yard line.
Yeah. If you ever see a breaks a tackle, try to just throw it out there. Got it.
There he goes.
They're starting off this game pretty rough here. Magruder taking it up down the middle for a Husky first down. And he's going to be taking the ball up to all the way up to the 38-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for Ritenour Huskies. Ritenour Huskies actually had a undefeated season for the first couple games this year. Then they faced Lindbergh and they got smoked. So be interesting to see what both teams do here tonight.
16 in motion.
He's going to hand the ball off here for a gain of about 5 yards here. It's going to be second and about 5 on the 40-yard line.
Jamison, the carrier, picks up about 5 on the play. It's going to run by second down for the Huskies.
43.
I know he switched it, but that sure exactly like him.
I don't see him eat up there.
Ritenour's going to keep the ball here. He's going to gain a Huskies first down on about the 49-yard line. Magruder carries the ball for a gain of about 6 yards. 7 minutes 17 remaining in the quarter as Ritenour takes on the Pioneers. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff there, and he's going to make an incomplete pass to number 5. It's going to be second down and 10 with the flag on a play here at 49-yard line. 6 minutes 56 remaining on the clock.
Apparently against the Huskies.
Yeah, against the Huskies here. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. They're going to be taking the ball on about 47-yard line. First and about 15 for your Ritenour Huskies. About 7 minutes remaining on the clock. Man, Magruder keeps running the ball up down the middle. Quarterback keeps this game. He's been the saving grace so far. Let's see if he can keep it up here. And that's going to be a flag on the play against, looks like your Ritenour Huskies. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. False start against your Huskies. It's going to be first down and about 25 yards here.
That's a lot of stuff. It should be on the 38.
Yeah, if it's
Take it to 6 yards.
Hey, Justin isn't currently in the office right now.
We're on
I'll let him know you called.
Yeah.
43. It should be on the 30.
Bye. We're just going to snap the ball off here for a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. It's going to be second down about 18 yards here. Second down and long for your Ritenour Huskies. Magruder's going to look for a pass here. He's going to pass it all the way to number 15 here. Number 16 here. It's going to be a complete pass for a gain about 30 yards. It's going to be Huskies first down on about the 35-yard line here. 6 minutes, 12 remaining on the clock. And there is going to be a flag on the play here. Let's see who it's against. I think it is going to be against the Pioneers here. So it is going to be a Huskies first down here, and they will be taking the ball on about the 35-yard line. 6 minutes, 12 remaining in this quarter. Quarter's about half over.
No, they're going to move it.
It does look like a flag out there. That's right. At least they put the 50 the right way this time.
Huskies going to be taking the ball on about the 19-yard line here. 6 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. And this matchup of Huskies against the Kirkwood Pioneers. Huskies are going to be lining up with too far right. And Mann is going to look to hand it off, but he's not going to do it. And he's going to be taken down for a loss of about 5 yards. It's going to be a second down and 15 on about the 25-yard line here for your Ritenour Huskies. 5 minutes, 50 remaining on the clock. I don't know if there's any way to fix that. There's going to be a timeout from the Huskies here.
How's
that?
That's not any better.
How's that?
Try getting rid of one of those binders, the red one on the bottom.
It's actually pretty straight.
Yeah, but as soon as you turn to the left, it's going to... It's fine, I guess.
Mark's 13 years old.
That's it. Goodbye.
Our goal is to raise $5,000. So let's run up to respect goal. Be ready for the miracle minute.
How's that?
It's better.
Better.
I wish we had a stand.
Yeah. Maybe try to find a little bitty one.
Yeah.
That was an item they made.
I know, it's nothing.
No, you couldn't fit it out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a second down and 15 for the Huskies.
It's going to be second down and 15 for your Ritenour Huskies and about the 25-yard line as they match up against Kirkwood Pioneers. We're going to reverse the play here, and he's going to keep grinding, and getting it all the way down to that 20-yard line. He's going to regain those 5 yards that they lost on the previous play due to that sack. It's going to be Ritenour's third and about 10 here. 5 minutes remaining on the clock as they take on Kirkwood Pioneers.
Sorry, bud. I'm not trying to pull Richard on you.
That's new.
What?
Cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
Number 11, Magruder's going to look to pass it off here, and it is going to be stopped by number 6 from the Kirkwood Pioneers. It's going to be an incomplete pass, fourth and about 12 yards here. 4 minutes 44 remaining on the clock. There is going to be no flag on the play.
Crack me up, man. You get into it. I like it. No, he's been doing this for a couple of years.
Right. 4th and 11 here. Number 11's going to look to pass it off. He's going to pass it off straight down to shotgun number 24. That's going to be a touchdown for your Ritenour Huskies. He's going to bring it up 6-0, your Ritenour Huskies. Let me change the score here. 4 minutes 39 remaining on the clock here as the Ritenour Huskies take on Kirkwood Pioneers here. They lead 6-0. And looks like they will be going for the kick here. Number, whatever it is, Jack Saget. Oh, the kicker. It's Jack Saget. Number 26, Jack Saget's going to be kicking the ball off here. There's going to be a flag on the play against Ritenour here. Oh, my bad. This is going to be against Kirkwood Pioneers.
Neutral zone infraction.
The what?
A neutral zone infraction.
It's going to be a neutral zone infraction. It's a new penalty name. Jack Saget looking to get this kickoff here against Kirkwood Pioneers. The season has been bumpy for the Ritenour Huskies, up and down, up and down. And the kick is going to be good. It's going to take your Ritenour Huskies up to 7 against Kirkwood Pioneers. You're going to be kicking the ball off here with 4 minutes 39 remaining on the clock. As I was saying earlier, the Ritenour Huskies' season this year has been bumpy. They had a really good season, and it's been going downhill ever since. I don't think they've won a game since their lost 2 games in a row. Yeah, we lost our undefeated. 3 all their games so far have been pretty back-to-back as both teams running the ball up and down the field. It looks like that might be what we see tonight. Jack Saget's going to be kicking the ball off here for your Ritenour Huskies. 4 minutes 39 remaining on the clock against your Kirkwood Pioneers. It's going to be a short kick here. He's going to take it about the 30-yard line. And number 11 is going to get the ball. He's going to bring it up about 7 yards. He's going to be taking the ball on about the 27-yard line here. 4 minutes 35 remaining on the clock as Kirkwood Pioneers take the ball against your Ritenour Huskies. First down and 10.
30. Make them further away. Yeah, let's go 37.
Pioneers will take over on their own 37-yard line. It'll be first down. I think we didn't say 38.
Yeah, let's win it. It might be 36.
Looks like Ritenour's going to be lining up a little bit more defensive this time around, as in last play from our defense. They lined up in all blitzing here. It's going to have number 8. It's going to be gaining about 4 yards. It's going to be a second down at about 6 for your Kirkwood Pioneers. So they take on the Ritenour Huskies.
41.
Ooh, he's going to fumble the ball here. Looks like Ritenour number 33 is going to pick it up. It's going to be a dead ball, though. It's going to be third down at about 6 for Pioneers. Number 8 is going to look to pass off the ball here. And he is going to pass it pretty far. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be a fourth down at 6 yards for Kirkwood Pioneers. They're having trouble moving the ball tonight. Going all these far passes, not moving much. 3 minutes 56 remaining on the clock as Ritenour Huskies lead 7-0. Kirkwood Pioneers are 8-1 as your Ritenour Huskies 3-2, and they're going to punt the ball off here. And Ritenour will pick up the ball, but they're going to stop on about 30-yard ball. 3 minutes 50 remain on the clock. Ritenour Huskies 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line.
The Huskies will take over on their own 29-yard line.
Ritenour Huskies going to be taking the ball on the 29-yard line here. Number 11 is going to hand the ball off here. He's going to fake it. He's going to hand maybe a yard. Alright, it's going to be 2nd and about 10 for the Ritenour Huskies. Ritenour's going to look to throw it off here. He's just going to scrap the ball here. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 10 for the Ritenour Huskies as they throw an incomplete pass. Smart play from number 11 man there. 3 minutes 5 remaining on the clock. There's going to be a flag on the play though. Let's see who it's against.
Grounding.
Going backwards.
What's that called? Legal grounding or something? Intentional grounding against the Huskies.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty against your Ritenour Huskies.
Yeah. I thought.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 25 here.
Okay, so he's going to make Tyler switch.
He was pretty far out of the.
My bad, at about 35.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe the high school
Like
was
the 10.
I mean, there was no one around where he did it.
That's 20 yards in that.
Yeah. 3rd down. They just lose it down.
That's a rough call. Jesus, look at
3rd down, my bad.
I was just throwing out here. I mean, I guess if I run it, but.
Catch it, buddy.
They're just going to throw the ball off, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th down and very long for Ritenour Huskies. They should be punting the ball off here. Let's see what they do.
That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Huskies.
Either you're getting better or they're calling our plays, and that's not good.
Barry was blessed with a little more speed. Two back for them. That is Macklin.
Number 12, Deshaun Gatling for Ritenour Huskies has been on the sideline here. He's recently been diagnosed with a sprained ankle, I believe. And Ritenour's going to kick the ball all the way to about the 40-yard line. There is going to be a flag on the play here.
There's a flag on the play. Can I just say there's another fucking flag? Sorry, guys.
Another flag.
It deserves that curse word. Thanks, Ben.
It's ridiculous. Keep the flags put away.
That one guy in the white hat said basketball official.
Just want to drag these games out longer and longer, it seems like.
Did they say what the flag was yet, or
No.
I think it's blocked in the back.
against Kirkwood?
It's going to be holding against Kirkwood.
So they're on the
31.
They're going to be taking the ball here on their own 31-yard line.
On their own 31-yard line.
With that penalty altogether, that's going to be a pretty good kick for the Ritenour Huskies. 2 minutes 52 remaining on the clock here. Ritenour Huskies are going to be looking a little aggressive here. Neither teams quite know what's going on here. So they sit there running down the clock. We're going to look for a pass here. He's going to do a short pass here. He's going to run it all the way up down the field. For a gain of maybe 20 yards here. It's going to be Kirkwood Pioneers first down on about the 50-yard line. 2 minutes 45 remaining on the clock as Ritenour Huskies lead 7-0. Looks like both teams will be lining up the same formations here.
26.
He's going to fake the pass here. He's going to hand it off to number 26 for a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2 on about the 45-yard line, 42-yard line here. 2 minutes 12 remaining on the clock.
43, 44, 43, 44, 43 and a half.
I like it.
He's going to look for the handoff here, and he's going to run it all the way down the field. That's going to be a Kirkwood's touchdown.
Pioneers. Wyatt takes it in.
That was a quick touchdown from Kirkwood here as they receive the ball on turnover on downs, or punt, rather. They're going to be kicking the ball here, hoping to get this PAT. The kick is going to be good. The kick is going to be good. 7-7. Both teams. A minute 45 remaining on the clock here in this game. Nick Williams, number 42, is going to be kicking the ball off here.
Williams there, we got Sincere and Beachy back there. Judging by his extra point, I imagine it's going to be a very good kick.
I'm going to say, well, Blue Cop. Sure, they don't have much respect for it.
He's going to kick the ball off here. And it's going to be a pretty far kick, kicking it all the way to the end zone. And that's going to be a touchback.
Williams didn't go through the end zone.
I think it was a 40-yard line.
It messed me up too.
I was just like, yeah.
Ritter's going to be taking the ball here on 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Minute 44 remaining this quarter.
Man back there, we got Beachy back there. Shotgun movement.
He's going to pitch it off to the running back here. And it looks like that's going to be a touchdown. I mean, yeah, it's a first down.
And the chains will move. That'll be a Husky first down.
It's going to be a Husky first down on about the 30-yard line here. He's gonna run the ball all the way to the left here. It looks like it's gonna be again maybe 1, maybe 2 yards here, if not any. It's gonna be 2nd down and 1 for Ritenour Huskies. We're just gonna be snacking the ball off here. 2 downs and 10 yards to go. Number 11 is gonna keep the ball here for Huskies first down on about the 49-yard line here. 31 seconds remaining on the clock in this tie game, 7-7 both teams.
First down.
They're just going to snap the ball here for about 4 yards. It's Demetrius Jackson with carry. 2nd down, about 6 yards here. On about the 47-yard line.
It's distracting up to the booth, believe it or not.
End of the quarter.
It's the end of quarter here, 7-7, and the end of this quarter here.
Fans, it's time for you to get your wallet out for a very special cause. Are you ready for a miracle minute for our Make-A-Wish kid?
It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for your Ritenour Huskies here.
Miracle minute is when students will be running around the bleachers asking for donations for your Ritenour Make-A-Wish kid. Mark, 1 minute. Mark is 13 years old. His wish is to go to Dubai. Our goal is to raise $5,000. So, you want to help us reach that goal? Be ready for the Miracle Minute now. Our minute starts now. Ritenour fans, get your wallets out.
Both teams are going to line up in a huddle here for the end of this quarter. Both trying to figure out what they need to do here to overturn the tie here.
Fans, let's help our Make-A-Wish come true for our kid Mark. He wants to go to Dubai.
Me too.
Never been there. Don't know much about it. So I think it was a minute and a quarter.
We're just going to be snapping the ball off here, 2nd and 6. Number 11 is going to keep the ball. Not a big surprise. He's been doing this all season. He's going to get a Huskies first down on about the 44-yard line here. 11:54 on the clock. 7-7 both teams.
Down there. See them 2 guys standing. The shorts and black t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know who Tyler Bow is? You don't know? Okay. Hello?
Number 11 is going to look to pass it off here, forward to the left to number 16. And he's going to keep running up, because this is going to be a Huskies first down on about the 30-yard line. Still 11 minutes 30 remaining on the clock.
First down. Big thanks to all you Husky fans making it, helping our Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's a very quick minute, but again, thanks for your contributions.
It's actually senior night here at the Ritenour High School. Pre-game was pretty busy as everybody introduced themselves. With the parents walking up and down the field. Everybody had posters and stuff. It was a great time. TJ, number 11 McCrew, number 11 man is going to quarterback keep it for, again, about 4 yards here. It's going to be 2nd and about 6 for your Ritenour Huskies.
Hayes brought him down. We're going to be 2nd down for the Huskies. Raven.
One of the viewers says,
Raven.
yes, TJ is there.
I'm going to tweet TJ then and see if we should come up here.
Palmer, that was a quick
interview with
minute.
him at halftime.
That'd be cool.
There it is. There it is. Catch it. Yeah.
It's going to be Huskies first down.
Marion Cummins with the reception.
I just set the camera down. Who caught that?
Oh, it's going to bring your Huskies up 13-7. 10 minutes 36 remaining in the half here.
Okay. I was like, what the heck?
Jackson Get here is going to look for the kick. Number 60, Tristan Talton on the sideline, looking pretty pumped about that touchdown here. He's also a fellow KRHS member here at Ritenour High School. Kick is going to be...
Biggest extra point is good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies up to 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers.
I started just watching his reaction after he kicks because they take so long to choose.
You guys see Barry's push out there, by the way?
I thought he just kind of slid to the ball. That guy wasn't playing the ball, he was going the ball. We had two guys quit today.
Alright, here.
Jackson Get's going to be looking to kick the ball off here as Ritenour Huskies lead 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers here. 10:36 remaining on the clock. Kick's going to be fairly decent here. Kick it all the way to the 25-yard line. They're going to bring it all the way up to about the 36-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers here.
Biggest kickoff is returned by Ferguson Jr. Pioneers will take over in their own 36-yard line.
So did he leave in the middle of the game too?
Yeah, so he didn't show up to practice yesterday. And he came to me at the beginning of practice like, hey, sorry, but you let everybody know. I was like, dude, it is what it is, man. So he sat on the first half.
All right. Definitely. It's going to be 1st and 10 here on about 35-yard line. He's going to gain 2 yards here. 2nd and about 8 for Kirkwood Pioneers.
Forced out of bounds by Darrell Morley. That's going to bring up a 2nd down for Pioneers.
37.
Going to be taking the ball here on about 36-yard line.
That's what his dad just asked me.
What I'm saying, Ziggett is Ziggett.
Yeah, right. It's Ziggett. Like you're going to get something.
Number 8's going to pass the ball off here. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and about 8 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. 10:20 remaining on the clock as Ritenour leads 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers.
We're going to make 3rd down and 9 for the Pioneers.
Kirkwood's going to be looking to get the 1st down here, as it is 3rd and 9. It's going to be a false start, it looks like, against Kirkwood. Yes, false start against Kirkwood. It's going to be 3rd down and about 15 against your Ritenour Huskies. 10:20 still remaining on the clock. 14-7, your Huskies lead.
Apparently, against the Pioneers, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14.
That was a week. That was only 4 starts. That's not the 32.
Well, it is now.
Oh, they made it back.
No, he's spinning back on.
Refs have been on it tonight, calling all these penalties. Eight's going to pass the ball off, nearly an interception from number 3, but it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th down on about 14 yards. They will be bringing out their special teams here. Our quarterback is a senior. Our quarterback is a senior.
Kirkwood. I was just wondering if he's a senior. Big boy.
I kind of fumbled that class. I think he's here on the house.
Was it number 8?
All right, Williams back. Williams picking it, Marion, Clemens.
Yeah, he is a senior.
Senior?
Yeah. They're going to punt the ball here. It's going to be a pretty decent punt. Number 5 refusing to pick it up. He's going to pick it up and try to run. I'm confused here. He's going to get tackled on about the 10-yard line here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for your Ritenour Huskies as they lead 14-7. 10 minutes, 2 seconds remaining on the clock.
The Huskies have a 1st down on their own 11-yard line.
It's because it's tiny resolution. Looks like Ritenour is going to grind it up down the middle for a gain of about 2-3 yards here. This will be 2nd down and about 7 yards here. As they take the ball to about the 15-yard.
He's got to get used to it, dude. Like, I try to, I'm kind of mastered getting to lean on this track, whatever it is. Like, it kind of slides.
You don't want to go home?
It's just it's a learning curve. You'll get it.
Just got to understand the mastery of the binders.
That's right. You got to know how to understand the binders.
You suck. I hate them.
20-minute have fun with it. Good brought down by 6 Tyndall.
Apparently the band's blowing it out.
Blowout.
Notice that. What is the football 15?
Yeah. I'm not doing it.
I'm going to give you your $20.
I like your style.
I said, don't you want to go home?
I think this is going to be the last game of the season here.
Yeah.
Unless they make playoffs.
He's gonna make us go
14-7 in your Ritenour Huskies lead.
pay his overtime.
Oh no, I have no idea what happened.
That's going to be a doggy pile for the ball here. I don't really know what to call that. It's going to be 4th and about 8 here for your Ritenour Huskies. They are going to be bringing out their first, not their first, their 2nd special team punt of the day.
No, we have the ball, is what I was thinking.
I think it's like a direct snap and just going the line. Setting up the punt. This is good.
Ritenour's going to kick the ball to about the 45-yard line here. He's going to pick up the ball and nail it right back up the side. He's going to bring it to about the 25-yard line. That makes it only a 15-yard punt here. Not looking good for Ritenour. Ritenour did not want to give up that many yards here on the punt. Not good. We're going to be taking the ball on the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. 8 minutes remaining on the clock as Ritenour Huskies leads 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers. Number 8, Ryan Catchley here is going to look to, but there will be a flag on the play, bringing it all the way back to where it was previously kicked. This is one heck of a flag from the refs here. Flag game has been on point tonight. Both teams getting penalized quite a bit. It's going to be on the 35-yard line here. 1st and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers.
Jones gets on the sideline. Ready for basketball?
I am ready.
We actually played a few games early this year.
That's cool.
Number 16 is going to pass the ball off here. Number 1 is going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be second and out on 10 on the 35-yard line. 7:56 on the clock.
A lot of people on our side. The trips left here. He's running.
It's going to be fourth and about, I'd like to say 24 here. 6 minutes 40 remaining on the clock.
No, Sam was at the. You're good, right?
It didn't stop or it did stop?
No, we didn't stop it. Got to stand up. I don't know what the symbols are for the clock. That shit we gotta get.
That would be nice.
Just need one of those lights to like steady.
Alright, Williams back to kick. Clemens at receive.
Kick's going to bring it all the way to about the 32-yard line here.
And Williams goes to the 32-yard line where the Huskies will take over.
Huskies going to take over the ball on about 33-yard line. 6 minutes 7 remaining on the clock as they lead 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers.
Is that doing anything for you?
Not really.
Do that? No. Nothing.
Try zooming out.
Huh?
Try zooming out, maybe.
Zooming out?
That didn't do anything.
No.
Ritenour's going to hand off the ball for a gain about 6 yards as he smashes and bashes his way all the way to about the 41-yard line. It's going to be fourth, second down about 4 yards. 5 minutes 50 remaining on the clock.
What's the on there?
Sorry, 39.
39?
I mean, it does look a little fuzzy, kind of, but I don't really know what we can do about it.
There's going to be a timeout at Ritenour Huskies. We're going to be snapping the ball off here. He's going to grind for a gain of 2-3 yards here. It's going to be gain of 2-3 yards for Amanda Magruder as he keeps it. It's going to be third down and about inches. 5 minutes 25 remaining the clock as they take the ball on about the 44-yard line. My bad. That's going to be Husky first down on the 44-yard line. 5 minutes 25. Yeah.
No, I was laughing.
I do like my scoreboard. Scoreboard. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
The only other option for us would be maybe we can move.
I don't know. I think it looks silly.
It is blurry.
Yeah.
It's really blurry on the big screen.
Here's the carrier.
Looks like technical Super Bowl.
I mean, we can't really fix it.
Yeah, let's tackle.
It's resolution issues. This camera outputs into like a small resolution.
Really?
And all this rigging we have set up, I don't think it allows us to change the resolution.
I might move it to the bottom left next time.
Alright. I can do that right now.
Yeah.
Magruder brought down by 7 Pioneers.
Actually, that'd just be like
That's fine like this.
And I bring up a third down and about 10 for the Huskies.
It's going to be third down and about 10 for Ritenour Huskies. Uh-oh. That was not it. That was not it as I moved the camera out of the focus. Alright, we'll change that later. Ritenour Huskies going to be taking the ball at 3rd and 10 here. 3 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. Magruder looks for the pass here, and he's going to hand it off. And he does not throw it out of the pile, which would have been the smart thing to do here. But he's going to be sacked for a loss of about 10-15 yards here. It's going to be 4th down and pretty long for Ritenour Huskies. 3 minutes 25 remaining on the clock as they lead 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers. They will be bringing out their special teams here.
I thought we had a better lens last year. Like that zoom in.
Jack's going to be looking off to get the punt, and the ball is handed off pretty low, and he still manages to get it out of there. He's going to kick the ball to about the 34-yard line here. Kirkwood's going to take the ball on the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 minutes 50 remaining on the clock as Ritenour Huskies lead 14-7 against Kirkwood Pioneers. That was a surprising recover from Jack to get there as they recover the very low snap from the center.
Tracy's pass is incomplete.
Pass is going to be incomplete. 2nd down on about 10 on the 34-yard line here.
Second down and 10. Tracy's in. Pass to number 1. Come on, tackle. Tracy's pass is complete to base.
Does that look better?
Brooks with the tackle.
Does that look better?
Third down and 5.
What up, house? Ready?
What's up, man?
We're going to be snapping the ball off here, 3rd and 5. On about the 40-yard line here. He's going to hand the ball off. And he might get the 1st down here.
Play the ball carrier.
No face cam?
46.
Picks up his
going to be second down and maybe a yard here on the 44-yard line. 33 is going to get the first down for the Kirkwood Pioneers here as they take it to about the 40-yard line. Minute 42 remaining the clock as Ritenour Huskies lead 14-7 against the Kirkwood Pioneers. We're going to pass the ball, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers on the 40-yard line. Minute 38 on the clock as they pull their quarterback back up after that incomplete pass. This has been quite a slow game here. Only 3 touchdowns in the first half. See if they can make that 4 as they try to tie up this game here. He's going to hand it off to number 5 as he stumbles and gets smoked by number 77, Nick Williams. It's going to be a gain about 6 yards here. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 on about the 33-yard line. 1 minute 26 remaining on the clock. Kirkwood Pioneers going to be lining up no huddle. Lining up in the stand formation, and it's going to be offsides on the Ritenour Huskies. 1-1-1 on the clock here. Make a wish. Ritenour Huskies are going to be trying to stop the ball here. It's going to be a first down for Kirkwood Pioneers on about the 26-yard line. Minute 11 remaining on the clock as Ritenour Huskies lead 14-7. Quite slow-moving game, as I said earlier. Quite different from what we've seen currently this season from Ritenour Huskies. And he's going to run it all the way up for maybe a first down here. Nelke is going to make the handoff there. 57 seconds remaining. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. He's going to hand it off. And he's going to try to run it around the Ritenour Huskies. It's not going to happen, though. He's going to gain 1, maybe 2 yards. It's going to be second down. 44 seconds remaining on the clock. Ritenour Huskies still lead 14-7. Kirkwood's got 44 seconds to make this touchdown and tie up the game here.
From here, it looked like he just came straight across.
Kirkwood's going to look off for the pass. He's going to hand it off to number 5. And it looks like he's going to be running it down for a Kirkwood touchdown here.
Touchdown, Pioneers.
It's going to bring him up all the way to 13. But there is a flag on the play here. Let's see who it's against. I think it's against the Ritenour Huskies. This has been a pretty close half so far. No more than a touchdown apart the entire game. We've been seeing number 11, Magruder, quarterback, keeping the ball up and down the field this game as well. Not much different from what we're used to seeing from him. He's been carrying the team through the season, it seems. They're going to be bringing out their special teams here. They're going to try to make the PAT, tie up the game here. 39 seconds remaining on the clock. He's going to kick the ball, and it is going to be good. It's going to bring up 14 points. 14-14 all. 39 seconds remaining on the clock as Kirkwood Pioneers kick it off to Ritenour. And this very close matchup. Seems like this first half has flew by here. Just barely over an hour.
Okay. Is anybody else up here besides Gio or Dan? I'm sorry.
They're both.
You said going together? We know what order everybody is? Okay. No, so they're going, I'm saying,
I have it on my phone.
Okay, and they're going together?
Yeah.
You're gonna kick the ball off here, and there is going to be a whistle on the play. What? It's gonna be a flag on the play. Looks like it's gonna be against the Pioneers. The refs have really been on it, trying to make this game as long as possible with all these penalties today. 39 seconds remaining on the clock, and they still want to drag it out. Number 42 resets the ball, looking to kick it off to the Ritenour Huskies. 39 seconds remaining on the clock. Tie game, 14-14 all. Nick Williams going to kick the ball, and he shot butts that. Oh, the kick is good. He kicks it all the way into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback.
You asked, you shall receive.
Well, that man's got a leg there. Ritenour's going to be taking the ball on the 20-yard line here after that touchback. 39 seconds remaining clock. 14-14 all against Kirkwood Pioneers.
Pittsburgh. We're at Kansas City. What? Yeah. Yes, I am. Like Big Ben's on his last leg, man. He is. It's kind of sad to see. Yeah. He's a gamer. That meet you at the Carrier.
Is there no sound?
Jackson the Carrier.
Is there no sound?
Timeout's all right. Let's look at half.
People keep commenting no sound, but every time I go and click on it, there's sound.
You got the mic on now?
Yeah. I've been muting the mic. Should I stop doing that?
I like that you mute it. That way nobody says anything
Yeah.
bad.
15 seconds remaining on the clock, and it keeps getting driven down here. And it looks like that might be the end of this half here. It's going to be 14-14 all.
My favorite play of the game.
And they are going to end off the half. Let's see what they can do in the second half here. But first, we're going to have a halftime show. We'll be back to you guys after this halftime show. We'll leave the mic on just so you guys can hear the band and such. So, hope you guys enjoy. I will be back. Thanks for the feedback, Daisyon, or however you say your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. I'll be back after halftime.
I got sound.
Yeah, they're saying their sound. It's just whenever I'm muting the mic.
Oh, okay. Is it muted now or is it
Really trying to make the game last with all these penalties.
Oh, I like the halftime thing, man.
right now. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, take a picture of it.
Just set the camera up like right at midfield so you can get the band. Make sure that you're doing that. I think you're pretty good right there, man. Take a break. Great. There's a cooler down steps there with water, soda, and something. Yeah, get it.
special performance tonight by the Ritenour cheerleaders and the Ritenour Rhythmettes. Get ready for the thriller.
This is the longest part of the game.
Have you started you?
No. What happened? Kirkwood's just off the floor. On the field. I'll be down as soon as I start the clock. Alright, I'm out of here, dude.
All right.
What's up, Coach House? Hey there. What's up, guys? Hey there. How you doing? What's up with you, man? Good, man. How you been? I was just kind of...
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to do a quick interview?
Yeah, I'm good.
Have a seat, man.
Have a seat, nephew. Come on.
All right, we are joined right now by TJ Ball, former wide receiver with the Ritenour Huskies football team. TJ, how you been?
Been pretty good. Seeing everybody balling. I just like to see that.
Now you're playing ball at Northeast Oklahoma, is that
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
How's that been going for you?
College football is a business. That's all.
Yeah?
That's all it's been about.
What's the biggest difference between high school level football and the next level?
I'd probably say maturity.
Maturity?
Yeah, you gotta for real know the game to play on that type of level.
How's your team looking out there this year?
We good. We 3-2. We play tomorrow. We play Coffeyville.
Okay. I know you're home tonight. How long are you in town for?
Probably till Sunday night, probably.
Okay. So what's college life been like for you?
Man, crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it's fun, but it's boring at the same time because it's like it's a school in a small world, like a small town type stuff. So
Yeah.
there ain't nothing really to do.
Was there a period of adjustment for you at all?
But like what you mean by
Like
that?
just getting used to things? Or you homesick at all when you left?
Yeah, that's why I came home. I was homesick. I was homesick. That's why I came home for real.
Now, how often you get home?
Also, I come home.
Yeah.
This is my first time since August 2nd.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I know Carl's out there with you. How's he been?
He doing good. He predicted to be the man next year.
Really?
On offense side.
Good for him. Now, has he been home at all?
Yeah, he just came home, but he's at SEMO right now with his
Okay.
chick.
Okay. Well, we wish you all the best.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
good seeing you. And, hope the rest of the season goes well and hope college goes well for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
All right. How do I turn it on? Here, I'll talk to you out here.
So how's it going?
One of the reasons for the movie mistakes over the years has been the soundtrack provided by some of the greatest composers on earth. Featuring the River Color Guard and future tour of Zoe Wagner, this is the name of Gary Bobby.
Guys. TJ came up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Good, good.
Did you do an interview?
Yeah. I think our volume's still on. I'm not sure how to turn it off.
The volume is?
Yeah.
Switch to the XSplit. I mean, we might as well leave it up.
Where do I go? Just so I know.
And where the little microphone is coming from.
This one? Sound? Oh, this one?
No, that one should be everything.
Now you hear sound?
Yeah, the other one
Now
is...
Okay, gotcha.
This program is different from the one that I use at home.
Oh yeah?
I don't know if I've showed you any of my content, but like, I make gaming videos.
I haven't seen any of them, man.
Really? I've been trying to post somewhat weekly.
Yeah. You ever talk about that trivia night I talked to you about?
No, we didn't.
Something to think about, man. If you guys are interested,
I think we'll talk about that next meeting.
Yeah, I'd be glad to let you guys in on it. You know. I mean, I'd do most of the planning.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I think I have seen some of these. What is this?
This is Overwatch. That's my intro. It's a scene from it that I did with my Overwatch. I don't know, people say it's cringy, but I find fun in making it. I find it
cinematic. I love that movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
But yeah, I just make stuff like this and then I try to balance it out.
I took my wife to see it and some of her friends and they hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like such a good movie though.
It is so good. It really is.
Like even the clips.
It's in the top 5. Here. That Baby Driver. See Baby Driver? Oh my gosh, man. You gotta see Baby Driver.
What is that?
It's got, well, it's basically about a kid who drives for bank robberies and stuff like that. It's good. Jamie Foxx is in it. Johnny Mason.
Kind of sounds like, what's the movie? Come On.
No, it's a little more violent than Home Alone.
Oh, so
it's good though, man. Great music in it.
So it's more of an action movie.
Yeah, it's an action movie. And then Blade Runner 2049, that's a good one.
I don't even know what that's about.
It's good, man.
I heard people say that was really good.
It was.
Poor color guard, they don't get any funding. Look at their flags. There's still something for blue flags.
It takes a lot of practice, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I did it for like a month. It sucked.
Really?
I have. Only because
I'd be terrible at it, I'm sure.
This girl made me do it. She made me sign up, and somehow I made the team. And I dropped out after that.
That's awesome.
I just wanted to see if I could make the team. I thought it was funny.
There you go.
Plus, it's another thing to put on the resume. I tried out for color.
There you go. Color guard.
I had too many damn things for this resume. It's gonna. This college application's gonna look ridiculous. It's gonna look fake. Is what it's gonna look like.
Where are you wanting to go?
I think Mizzou or Northwest, because they have the 2 best media programs.
Northwest Missouri State?
Yeah.
Out by KC?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good school. I'm not a Mizzou fan myself, but they got a good J program.
Yeah, that's the only reason I go is they're journalism.
You know, but, you know, there's other schools with good J programs. SAUE's a great one. Lindenwood.
I don't know, I'm kind of looking for a party school too.
You want to go to a party school?
Yeah.
Don't go to Carbondale.
That's
Took my buddy 7.5 years ago to Carbondale. Played at this party.
Really?
Oh yeah. 7.5 years for a 4-year degree.
Really?
Hey, but like he said, you know what? The degree doesn't have the dates. Doesn't say how long it took him. All it says is he has it.
I mean, he probably had fun too.
Now he's a roadie. He goes around and tours with bands.
What was the point of that degree?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was asking.
Okay. See, that's one thing I do not understand why people get degrees for stuff they don't really want to. Like my mom has one in, she's a chef, right?
Yeah.
then she goes into accounting.
Hey man, you gotta go where the money's at, I guess. Time.
I don't really care how much.
Huh?
How much longer is halftime?
You got played?
4 minutes.
Here. Here's the box.
I don't really care how much
Go on
money
to the
I make
next
in the
line.
media department. I just want to get into it because I know I'm good at it.
Yeah, you'll be like that for a couple of years, and then you'll be like, alright, make some money.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I guess it's like back and forth between wanting money and wanting to enjoy yourself.
My first newspaper job, I couldn't even live on my own. I was making 20 grand, 22 grand a year. Went out and bought a car because I was an idiot, and had to live at home. Luckily, I had the whole basement to myself. So, but yeah.
I recently got a weekend job at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
I got like 2 raises last weekend and started paying me $100 a night.
For what?
Working at the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, very cool.
It's a temp job though, so.
Very cool.
I think that's good only for a teenager.
I'll take a water, man. How's it going, Israel?
Did I show you that Venture maybe set up the entire studio?
Yeah, you did.
That's me. You're joking. Don't do that.
Nothing.
It's been robbed.
Yeah, that was fun stuff.
How did you do that so quick?
How do we do what?
You clicked on the mic.
Yeah, well, you just click.
That's right.
It's unmuted.
It's unmuted or it is muted?
It's not muted.
It's not muted.
No, it's not. Was it muted? I didn't think so.
That's what
It's kind of nice with the breeze blowing in from the window. We could open this window if you want.
There's been way worse games.
Yeah. Don't complain about this. This is pleasant. We've had some scorchers and we've had some freezing ones up here.
Not really freezing this season, though.
Oh, this season, no. But last season, we had. Last season, we had a cold one.
Yeah, we had ones where I was up here shivering in the microphone.
Yeah. It's going to be almost 90 tomorrow.
90?
It's going to get cold, though. Well, not cold. I like it in the 60s. 60s and 70s.
I like 50s.
Going back to work.
I want to try to get them hired on the game show.
I went down there last time. I didn't know what to do, so
I always tried my hardest to get because I like basketball and I watch
You probably won't get hired.
I was thinking, no, I said I went down there to see.
That's a nerdy ass place.
I know. I went in there like, I thought you were saying, yeah. Something was actually, you guys play games on.
It's more known for its card game than anymore.
Where is this?
Game Haven.
You guys like that place?
No, I do.
Yeah?
I think it's boring.
It's pretty boring if you don't like actually play video
They don't
games.
like athletic games, or do they? Like,
They have Madden, but they don't do tournaments for them.
see, I go in there and tear people up in Madden.
I mean, you could probably house your own tournament up there. You could. It's
That'd be
expensive.
cool. See, I could do it at my house, though.
Yeah.
I could have three games going at once.
You have 3 systems?
No, I got an Xbox One, PS4, and then I can just have someone bring one over and pick it up in my bedroom. So I got those 2 downstairs. I used to have the PS4 upstairs, but the wife don't let me play upstairs.
I hate my Xbox One personally.
I like it because I can watch 4K movies on it. The Xbox One, Xbox One S. That's what I got. You can watch 4K movies. Because the PS4 Pro, you can't watch 4K movies. I made that mistake. I bought one and bought 4K movies, and I went to play one and wouldn't play. So I took it back, and I'm like, dude, this PlayStation's broke. And he's like, what are you trying to do? I'm going to play 4K movies. He starts laughing at me. He goes, it don't play 4K movies. I go, it says 4K on it. Because yeah, it makes the games 4K. I'm like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That's false advertising. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I can't really tell the difference with my glasses, but
You know, it's hard to tell the difference at times.
I I mean, I think personally our live stream is 4K right now.
I'm not sure. It's like 360p.
What's wrong with 360p?
Nothing yet. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Be 140p.
Back to 2012 YouTube days or 2010.
Yeah. Community's beating CBC 21-14. I gotta get down there.
Alright, man. So my photographer's doing anything?
No,
Chilling?
Yeah.
So, okay.
There hasn't been much to photograph this year.
No, you're right. It's been kind of touch and go.
He's been playing somewhere.
There's only 4 touchdowns in the first half.
He started off with dresses for him, and he's played a little bit. He's got to play quite a bit.
What was this? It's a good first half.
Yeah.
I'm just happy we got fast.
Fast. It's still 8:30 already.
I mean, that happened to me.
Faster than usual, I guess.
So I joined in on a lucky game, huh?
Yeah.
Ryan, he was very sweet, so I'm happy for him. You know what I mean?
Flip the Google Chrome.
Flip the Google Chrome?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start doing a show.
He didn't comment. Because that was on the kick, remember?
Oh,
That was
you're
hitting up
right. You're middle close, so.
Nathan.
You're fired.
Nathan's here. We better turn off the sound.
You're middle close.
There you are. You're hot.
Do you want to switch me spots so I can change the scoreboard?
It's up to you. I mean, you won't be able to see though.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. There's not much to see anyway.
I'll tell you what, I'll move back that way you can have more room to maneuver.
Alright.
How's that?
I just have to have easy access to the PC.
We're missing a heck of a good trip today, man. We had a good time.
Where did you get? Ritenour's going to take the ball 1st and 10 on about the 20-yard line. He's going to hand it off to number 16 for a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. 11:54 remaining on the clock in this time game. It's going to be a flag on the play here. Let me take this halftime timer off because not halftime. Another flag for personal foul against the Huskies here.
Let's see this next level. Soccer. You can get them back. You can get them back a lot of ways, but not, it doesn't have to be shot, you know?
Yeah.
Winner's going to be snacking the ball off here. 2nd and 20. He's going to try to fight up the middle, but it looks like he is going to be sacked for a loss of 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down about 25 yards on about the 5-yard line. 11:42 on the clock. Both teams have 14 points in this Ritenour versus Kirkwood Pioneer game. Huskies are just getting pounded back into their own end zone here. Hopefully they can make up this 25-yard 3rd down. Pull it out of their end zone. We're just going to snap off the ball here. He's going to look to hand it off to the left side. He's going to bring it up to about the 15-yard line. Again, 10 yards. 11 minutes remaining in the clock. Ritenour is going to be bringing out their special teams here, hoping to come up ball off.
Jackson was brought down by Young.
Jackson was brought down by the Pioneers' gum. Werner's going to look to punt. Jackson to get with the punt, and he's going to kick it to about the 47-yard line. Kirkwood Pioneers are going to be taking the ball on the 46-yard line. 10:30 remaining in the clock. They took over the ball in just a minute 30 there. Not a very long series there from Ritenour. So they get pounded in their own end zone. He's going to have to number 26. He's going to bring it up for Kirkwood Pioneers. 1st down on about the 35-yard line. 10:20 on the clock. 14-14 all.
Picks up a 1st down for the Pioneers.
He's going to hand the ball back off to 26 again. He's going to bring it up pretty far here. Let's see if that's a 1st down. It's pretty close. It's going to be a Kirkwood Pioneers 1st down on about the 24-yard line. 10:13 on the clock. They're trying to bring it all the way into the Husky end zone. Let's see if they can do it in these next couple minutes here in this tie game. He's going to hand the ball off for a gain of maybe 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd and about 9 for Kirkwood Pioneers on about the 20-yard line. 9 minutes 50 on the clock.
Bring up a 2nd down and about 7 for the Pioneers. Wise and Jones in the backfield.
He's going to snap the ball off, and he's going to hand it down to 26 again. He's going to be in 1, maybe 2 yards. That's going to be a Kirkwood 3rd down and about 5 with 9 minutes 30 remaining in the clock.
We're going to make 3rd down and 5 for the Pioneers.
He's going to keep the ball, and he might lose a couple yards there. It's going to be a 4th down and a 5. Nick Williams at the tackle there. 8 minutes 50 remaining in the clock. They are going to be bringing out their special teams here. Be going for the field goal here. It's going to be a 24-yard field goal here if they can make it. Number 42 with the kick, and it is going to be good. That's going to bring them up to 17. Kirkwood leads 17 to Ritenour's 14 in this very close matchup here with 8 minutes 4 seconds remaining on the clock. It's currently 8:41 p.m. and Ritenour has been on a losing streak here, 2 games in a row. Kirkwood hoping to push that to a 3-loss streak and bring them up to a 9-1 record. And we see the lonely balloon float away from the game.
What a big round of applause for our cheerleaders and dance squad. What a performance they put on for us at halftime.
Number 42, Nick Williams from the Kirkwood Pioneers, is going to be kicking the ball off to the Ritenour Huskies here. 8 minutes 4 seconds remaining on the clock. As Kirkwood just took the lead by 3 points, 17-14 against the Ritenour Huskies. He's going to shot put the ball all the way into the end zone again. That's going to be another touchback for the Kirkwood. Huskies are going to be taking the ball on their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:03 remaining on the clock. Still down by 3 against Kirkwood Pioneers.
For our fans that donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation tonight, we raised $302. Big thank you to all the fans out there that gave us money. The total amount we've raised so far is $288.
Ritenour's going to be running the ball down. Number 11,
Man
Magruder, going to keep the ball here. It's going to bring it down to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 4th down on about 5. 2nd down on about 5. 7 minutes 47 remaining on the clock. As the Huskies are down by just 3 points. Ooh, number 11, Man Magruder is going to be hit by number 3. Almost fumbles the ball here. But that is going to be a Ritenour Huskies first down with Jackson from the carry. That's going to be a Ritenour first down on about 33-yard line. 7 minutes 26 remaining on the clock. 17-14. Your Kirkwood Pioneers lead against your Ritenour Huskies. There's going to be a flag on the play there. On Ritenour, it looks like. It's going to be a false start against Ritenour Huskies. It's going to bring them down to 2nd and or not. Let's see what the refs decide to call this time. As 17th penalty of this game. Let's see what they try to call it this time. Currently standing, it would be a 2nd and 10 for the Ritenour Huskies. But it looks like it's going to be offsides against Ritenour Huskies.
29.
It's going to bring it as a 29-yard line. 1st down and 15 for your Ritenour Huskies. 7 minutes 13 remaining on the clock as Kirkwood Pioneers lead 17-14 against the Ritenour Huskies. Quarterback keeps it, and it looks like he may gain 1, maybe 2 yards. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 14 yards for your Ritenour Huskies. 6 minutes 57 remaining on the clock. And we take the ball on about the 30-yard line. But there is going to be a flag on the play. Let's see what the refs call this time. It's going to be another flag on the play against your Ritenour Huskies. Let's see what they decide to call it. It's going to be a personal foul against your Ritenour Huskies. going to bring him back another 10 yards. He's going to bring him back another 15 yards, my bad. That's going to bring it up to first down and 30. Let's see if Ritenour can pull this off here. 6 minutes 56 remaining on the clock. As they're still down by 3 points, they really need to get this up and down the field into the other end zone to hopefully bring this game.
No need to do that. I think this official likes to hear himself.
Kerry, he has my password.
Alright, the play is going to get back to playing here. He's going to snap it off to number 11. He's going to hand it off to Demetrius here. And he's going to gain 6 yards there. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies' third down on about the 25-yard line. 6 minutes 40 remaining on the clock. And they still got quite a few yards to go. Number 77, Tyler, runs off the field. Looks like they're going to be subbing him out for a little bit here. He looked quite winded, as I believe he's a 4-line player. Plays all 4 lines. Magruder's going to look for the pass, but he's going to be sacked, and this is going to be a Huskies 4th down and about 30 yards on about the 20-yard line. 6 minutes remaining on the clock. They are going to have to bring out their special teams here to hopefully kick it and punt it all the way back down to the other zone of the field, because right now it is not looking good for your Ritenour Huskies.
Oh, this one down? Why did I miss one?
All the penalties.
28-14 yards. How could you guys do that?
Jackson gets going to punt it about to the 50-yard line. He's going to bring it to about the 40-yard line. Not a bad punt from Jackson to get there. He punts it about 50 yards there. It's going to bring it back to the 47-yard line. Kirkwood Pioneers going to be taking the ball. 5 minutes 22 remaining on the clock. 1st and 10 for them. Kirkwood is going to be a flag on the play here against, let's see.
I got to cover 2 events tomorrow.
Which ones?
I got Evil Dead musical, and then Pixies.
False start against the Pioneers.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be a long day. I'm looking forward to the music.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
The show, not so much.
36, 41. Wow, Reed, that's awful.
It's going to be 1st and about 15 for the Kirkwood Pioneers here as they take the ball on the 40-yard line. He's going to hand it off to 36 again, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Pioneers. 5 minutes 13 remaining in the clock. Still up by 3. Let's just change this game.
44 yards. How do we say the Pioneers? Did he say bandwagon of Pioneers or caravan of Pioneers?
Plethora Pioneers.
Oh, and the snap is going to be pretty far here as they lose about 25 yards here. It looks like they're going to be taking the ball. It looks like 2nd and about 35 yards here on the 27-yard line. 4 minutes 31 remaining on the clock. There's been some quite drastic yardage loss this game between flags and just mistakes and errors from centers here. There's going to be a timeout on the field here.
Will. That would demoralize us.
They're going to be taking the ball back here. 3rd and 35. He's going to hand it off to number 36, and he is going to break through and gain about 20 yards there. It's going to bring it back to about 4th down and 15 yards for the Pioneers here. But unfortunately, it looks like they will bring out their special teams here, punting the ball off to the Ritenour Huskies.
Got a 4th down and long for the Pioneers.
But he makes it.
And it's going to be a pretty high kick instead of distance this time. He's going to kick it at about a 30-yard line. And he is going to fumble. And going to bring it all the way to the 15-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for the Kirkwood Pioneers as Ritenour fumbles the ball there on the receival there. 3 minutes 20 remaining on the clock. Kirkwood Pioneers lead 17-14 with 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line, I believe. Both teams making quite the errors here as they're going to take the ball on the 15-yard line. They will be lining up in their standard formation here as they hope to get this touchdown against your Ritenour Huskies. Quarterback is going to hand it off to number 36 for a gain of maybe 3-4 yards here. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. 3 minutes remaining on the clock as he leads 17-14. It's going to be 3rd and about 7 yards for the Kirkwood Pioneers here. 2 minutes 37 remaining on the clock. Tyler Grayson with the tackle there.
Well, that's alright. I can always move it back next time.
So for remote, do you do a team or individual player? You do a team or individual player? That's the same thing. I would start that FIFA soon.
Now you're like, you run around the neighborhood, like go to like Foot Locker if you need some new shoes. You can go and play on like the street.
Going to be snapping the ball off here. 3rd and about 7 yards. Quarterback number 16 is going to look for a pass. And it is going to be a complete pass. But unfortunately, the defense cannot stop him. It's going to be a touchdown for the Pioneers. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see what it's against. Looks like it's going to be against Ritenour. Roughing the passer there. It's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown for the Kirkwood Pioneers as they lead 23-14 against the Ritenour Huskies with 2 minutes remaining on the clock. And it's a very close game at the beginning, but now they are starting to run away with it a little bit, it looks like. Currently leading by 9 points here. They're going to make this PAT and bring it up to 10-point lead. Nick Williams is going to be going for the PAT here for the Kirkwood Pioneers. This game is going on and on and on. It's been quite a long matchup today, as we're already at a 2-hour game, it looks like. And we're almost over the 3rd quarter. 43, Nick Williams with the kick here. Let's see if it's good. It is going to be good. It's going to bring them up to 24 points. This is your Ritenour Huskies with 14 points. They're going to have a 10-point lead with 2 minutes remaining on the clock, as Nick Williams is going to be kicking the ball off to your Ritenour Huskies.
gave it to you? This year? Alright.
Everybody else in their game was like 99.
That's the 89,
93.
something like that.
I'm running so slow compared to these guys. They're jumping and dunking all over me. They wanted to pass me this long. What's the best part?
No, man, because none of our photographers told that. They're going to do like Olivia or Michelle.
Number 42, Nick Williams is going to be looking to kick it off to Ritenour Huskies here. Hopefully he makes this field goal, as he's been kicking it into the field goal repetitively. But he is going to squib it a little bit lower this time, and it catches Ritenour off guard as he kicks it to the 15-yard line. They are going to pick it up and bring it about at the 25-yard line. Minute 55 remaining on the clock as Kirkwood leads 24 against your Ritenour Huskies 14. First and 10 on the 25-yard line for your Ritenour Huskies.
Huskies can take over at their own 25-yard line. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on.
Levin's going to hand it off to Dimitri there. And he's going to bring it about 7-yard carries right up the middle, and it's going to bring him to about the 35-yard line. It's going to be second and about a couple yards here. Minute 43 remaining on the clock. Second down and 1 for your Ritenour Huskies. Ritenour Huskies are going to lose the yardage there. It's going to be third down and about 2 yards for your Ritenour Huskies. A minute 18 remaining on the clock.
We're brought down by Lewis. Third down and short for the Huskies. Oh no. Brought down in the backfield.
We're just going to bring it down in the backfield for about a loss of 2 yards. It's going to be fourth down and about 5 yards for your Ritenour Huskies with 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Not bad. They're not going to lose any yardage here, apparently. It's going to be fourth and about a yard here. Ritenour is going to be lining up their special teams, though, it looks. He's going to fake it, and he's going to run it down the middle. It might be a first down here. It's pretty close.
Long takes the direct snap.
36.
That's going to be a Huskies first down on the 36-yard line with 5 seconds remaining on the clock. They are currently down by 10 points, 24-14 from the Kirkwood Pioneers. That was quite the close first down there. That's going to be the end of this quarter. The score leads 24-14 against your Ritenour Huskies. Kirkwood leads.
Kind of a messy call there. It was. I mean, I figured, you're going to pick up 2 or 3 yards just line up.
Yeah.
I just thought, I wasn't surprised that they went for it. I just thought that they would line up. See, I'm going to find out what the FIFA mode is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I played before.
I know you're an individual. I just don't know.
You start at home? Week games?
We're in the tournament. We're in the Thanksgiving tournament in Alton.
Okay.
And then our first home game is December 12th. We play back-to-back the 12th and 13th at home.
That's hard.
Winner's going to be taking the ball on 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
They first down on their own 36-yard line.
See that Clemson might go down like Syracuse right now. Really? 24-24.
Huskies are going to be taking the ball on 36-yard line, 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off to Dimitri Beach here for a loss of yardage here. Also about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 15 on the 30-yard line. 11 minutes 50 on the clock.
Jackson brought down by Kanzier. 1 yard loss in the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11.
My bad. It's 1 yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 11. 11 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. He's going to look for the pass, but it is going to be fumbled. And it looks like Kirkwood will take the ball here, but they're going to mark it off. It's going to be recovered by Kirkwood. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Kirkwood Pioneers on about the 36-yard line, it looks like. My bad, the 27-yard line. 11 minutes 13 remaining on the clock. Kirkwood leads 24 to Ritenour's 14.
Who's the one who shot it? You gotta hold it here.
There's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a flag against Kirkwood, I think, for false start.
False start against the Pioneers.
So then bring them back 5 yards. It's going to be a 1st down about 15 yards for the Kirkwood Pioneers. We're going to be taking the ball on, it looks like, the 33-yard line. 1st and 15. 11 minutes 12 remaining on the clock. Kirkwood leads 24 to Ritenour's 14. This was a close match in the first half, but it looks like Kirkwood is starting to run away with it. Number 8 pitches it, but he does fumble the ball, but he does receive it, looks like. We'll see who comes up with it on top here. But either way, it's going to be a 2nd down and about 16 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. It is recovered by the Pioneers. Be 2nd down and about 16 yards for Kirkwood Pioneers. 10 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. Number 8 is going to be looking for the pass. He's going to pass it off number 2 for a gain about 5 yards. And he's going to run it down. And it looks like he's going to gain about 7 yards here. It's going to be a 3rd down for Kirkwood Pioneers with about 5 yards to go. 10 minutes 20 remaining on the clock.
Be a 3rd down and short for the Pioneers.
Ball is going to be on the 18-yard line here with about a yard to go. 3rd and 1 for Kirkwood Pioneers. He's going to lose yardage, it looks like. It's going to be a 4th down and a couple yards here for Kirkwood Pioneers. 10 minutes 10 remaining on the clock. Shako with a tackle there. Ball is going to be on the 21 now. Lost 3 yards. He's going to look for the pass here. It's going to be a complete pass. That is going to be a Kirkwood 1st down. Pass complete to Mosby with the catch there. It's going to bring them to about 1st and 15, it looks like. 1st and 10.
That'd be good enough for a Pioneer 1st down.
Ball's going to be on the 15-yard line here. There's going to be a flag on the play against the Ritenour Huskies.
Full start.
Yeah.
Full start against the Ritenour Huskies.
What's that called? Offsides or
Encroachment against the Ritenour Huskies.
It's offsides against the Huskies. I want offsides. I know.
It's going to be first down and 5 yards for Kirkwood Pioneers with 9 minutes 30 remaining on the clock.
I don't know if the casual fan will know what it means. Two in motion. Flag on the play.
There's going to be another flag on the play.
It's
going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Pioneers. They're just going back and forth with these flags here. First and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers with 9:16 remaining on the clock. This has been quite the long game here. Fans of both teams kind of hoping it will be over soon, you know. But Kirkwood is going to look for the pass. The quarterback is going to keep it, and he's going to lose a couple yards on the play as the quarterback gets sacked. It's going to be second down about 13, 14 yards for the Kirkwood Pioneers with 8 minutes 50 remaining on the clock. There is a hurt player on the play, it looks like, but they're going to pick him up. He's going to be limping off the field, though.
Coach probably told him to get up. He's not starting.
I played St. Louis at It's different when it's big.
Just because you got enough time to go back.
Quarterback's going to keep it for a loss of more yardage, and they're just dragging him back. There's going to be a flag on the play.
Do we do it? Yeah. Do it, Kevin? Yeah. He does it every... I didn't see it.
There's going to be a holding against the Ritenour Huskies. It's going to be second down at about 3 yards for Kirkwood Pioneers.
Who's booing? It's all here is boo.
Yeah, the fans are really booing the referees tonight as they make some questionable calls.
Painting the field yellow.
Yeah, the field's been quite yellow tonight. I don't know if it's just me. Second down and about 7 yards for Kirkwood Pioneers. 8 minutes 40 remaining on the clock as they take the ball on the 12-yard line. They still lead 24 to Ritenour's 14, up by 10.
I didn't think so. I said that.
Kirkwood's going to hand it off to 36 here. Going to gain a couple yards here, but it's going to be a fumble. And it looks like the Huskies are going to recover the ball here. That is really fortunate for the Huskies as they are down by 10 points in this game. They're going to be taking the ball on, it looks like, the 12-yard line. First and 10 for your Ritenour Huskies. It is currently the fourth quarter.
It's staying until they score, though.
Oh, yeah, we just stay in the whole game. Just sitting there and have it.
He's okay. That had no last year. He's bumping 4 right now, so...
Demetrius Jackson with the carry here. Gain of maybe a yard. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies second and 5 yards here. 8 minutes 16 remaining on the clock. We're going to be taking the ball on the 14-yard line here. Clock is ticking down for your Ritenour Huskies. They need to get 10 points to catch up to the Kirkwood Pioneers. He's going to hand it off to number 11. Actually, he's going to keep it, and it's going to be Ritenour first down on the 25-yard line. 7 minutes 53 on the clock. They're still down by 10. They're trying to bring down this game desperately. They really need to get this touchdown here to bring it into reasonable distance to maybe come back and pull through and win this game. I don't see it coming personally, but it could happen. There is going to be a flag on the play against the Ritenour Huskies.
Bobbing their heads.
Start calling out the numbers. That was on 60.
That was ridiculous.
What is that, the 34th flag this game? Against the Ritenour Huskies.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
This game will be over by now. We'll take out half the penalties.
Yep, the clock has been stopped quite a bit this game. They're going to be 1st and 15 for the Ritenour Huskies. Number 11, man's going to look for the pass to number 5. Can he catch it? And he is going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 15 yards. 7 minutes 17 remaining on the clock. They're still down by 10 points. They desperately need to get this touchdown on the series here. There's 7 minutes 17 remaining on the clock.
You throw your hat. If you don't have a flag, you drop your hat.
Throw anything.
Flag's worn out from throwing it too much. Disintegrated in his pants.
2nd down and 15 yards for the Ritenour Huskies here. As number 11 looks for the pass. He's going to pass it to number 5. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 15 for your Ritenour Huskies. 7 minutes 13 remaining on the clock. But there is going to be a flag on the play. I'm not surprised. We've seen this flags quite a bit. It's going to be unsportsmanlike against one of the teams here.
Come on, Gary. What do you got here now, buddy?
It's going to be a personal foul.
It's going to be a personal foul.
Could we fill the entire...
Personal foul against your Ritenour Huskies. Not surprised. We've seen this all game. Man, that flag is going to be brown by the end of the night if they keep throwing it at the dirt like this. It's 3rd down and very long here for the Ritenour Huskies. 7 minutes 13 remaining on the clock as they take on the Kirkwood Pioneers.
Keep your composure. Right, Coach?
You know, sorry if any of you guys were planning on going home tonight. These referees want us to stay here as long as possible. So we're going to do that. It's going to be 3rd down and about 25 yards, 7 minutes 13 remaining on the clock. Ritenour Huskies down 24-14 from the Kirkwood Pioneers. And this kind of necessary win for Ritenour Huskies if they want to make playoffs this year. And I'm not quite sure what happened there. And Ritenour is going to be brought down for a loss of about a couple of yards there. It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to be in their own red zone, you know. So they're probably going to have to bring out their special teams here and punt the ball. They're about 4 yards away from their own end zone. It's 4th down and about forever, so they're going to punt here.
We probably had 8.
Jack, don't stand out of bounds, buddy. Jack, don't stand out of bounds.
Did you go to the game last Friday?
Is he standing out of bounds or is that just me?
They had 4th and 1 and lost. No, that's what they said.
Oh, yeah. I heard that.
Jack's to get with the punt here, and it's not going to be a very far punt. It's going to kick it at about the 45-yard line. He's just going to fall on the ball at the 45-yard line. Kirkwood Pioneers are going to be taking the ball on the 45-yard line. 6 minutes 20 remaining on the clock. 1st and 10 for them. They are currently up by 10 points, 24-14 against the Ritenour Huskies. Man Magruder has recently been running the ball up and down the field for your Ritenour Huskies, but he's been looking for the passes recently in this quarter, hoping to take it down on the Pioneers, but it does not look they were going to be able to do it on that drive, so they're going to have to punt the ball and hopefully defend here so they can bring it back into this game with 6 minutes 11 remaining on the clock. This is getting down into the nitty-gritty time of the game here. Both teams are going to pull through to see whoever wants to win this game.
How much time?
6-11?
I guess not.
1st down on the 45-yard line for the Kirkwood.
Thank you. That's
With 6:23 remaining on the clock.
2 zeros too many times.
Hit 2.
That's good. Try that. Whatever one less than you did.
Referee's waiting on the clock here.
I need to hit more than 1.
2 zeros.
No.
This 1 0.
1 0. No.
1 0 game out.
There it is.
6 minutes 23 remaining on the clock here. Ritenour currently down by 10 points, but Kirkwood is going to have the ball on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yes. Is that right? That's right.
Yeah. I thought they had them all sides again.
Who's up? Is that wide? 16 or yes, right back there.
We're going to snap the ball off here and run it back, and he's going to gain a couple of yards here as he pulls through and keeps fighting for this yardage here. He's going to gain about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 on about the 40-yard line for Kirkwood Pioneers. 6 minutes 7 seconds remaining on the clock. They're currently up by 10, 24-14 against the Ritenour Huskies. In this night game, it's becoming pretty late at night, 9:17 p.m. currently. And it's been a fairly nice weather game compared to earlier games this season, reaching 90 degrees at night. So those were a pain in the butt for both players and viewers. And it looks like Huskies are getting antsy out there. He's going to hand number 5 the ball, and he's going to run it for a Kirkwood 1st down on the 20-yard line. 24-14, Kirkwood leads. 5 minutes 28 remaining on the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers on about the 20-yard line.
Hey, tell him not to get so excited for it.
Is that blurry?
Can't do anything about it.
Yep. And they got the ball.
He's got it on over here.
Oh, yeah. This would be a huge upset.
Yeah, that'll shake things up, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Hey, David, do you have season tickets to...
This is going to be a very important series in the game here, and looks like there's going to be a gain of about no yards here. It's going to be 2nd down about 10 yards for the Kirkwood Pioneers. 4 minutes 50 remaining on the clock. They lead 24-14 as well.
They're 23.5 dogs.
2nd down and 10 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. They look to their coach to figure out what play they're going to run here. Looks like they line up in their standard formation as usual. Quarterback's going to hand it off, and he's going to be tackled as soon as he gets the ball. Quarterback does not look at him. Shaka with a sack there. He's going to lose about 4 or 5 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down, about 15 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining on the clock. They're down by 10. Ritenour Huskies are 24-10. Kirkwood leads. We haven't seen much from Man Magruder these last couple series from the Ritenour Huskies. I'm sure their entire team's hoping to pull through and carry them to success this game. It's what they did the first couple of games this season, but they're hoping they can pull through and defeat Kirkwood Pioneers. I don't foresee it coming, but there's 3 minutes 42 remaining on the clock. Let's see what happens. They're going to line up the standard formation. He's going to look for the pass. He's going to rocket that, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to be a 4th down and about 15 for the Kirkwood Pioneers. They might go for the kick here. Let's see what happens. 3 minutes 33 remaining on the clock.
Kicker that can't kick a 41-yarder?
I don't think you can.
I think he could too.
I like to see where that by
10.
They are going to be sending out their special teams here, it looks like. So let's see what that number 42, Nick Williams, can do. We've seen him rocket it all the way from half field into the goal, pretty much, for kickoffs. So let's see if he can make it here. 41-yard kick here.
That 34 he did was good for 40. Yeah, if he get the accuracy, that'd be good. Yeah, that's a good weapon to have. Yep.
He's going to kick the ball here. It's going to be a bad snap, but
That's wide.
That's a little bit wide. The kick is going to be no good. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies ball here. Kick was very close, though, as that's just barely wide of the goal there. Goal post. 3 minutes 27 remaining on the clock. Ritenour Huskies are down by 10 against your Kirkwood Pioneers. Currently, Ritenour Huskies roster is looking very big this year as far as weight goes. Quite big and bold linemen this year, with their highest lineman being 310 pounds. It looks like, yeah, they're all very tall, as well as with their highest height player reaching 6'4" in height. That's it's going to be a complete pass for the Ritenour Huskies. It's going to be a gain about. It's going to be questionable for the first down. Looks like they're going to have to measure it here. It's going to be a first down on the 30-yard line for your Ritenour Huskies. First and 10 on the 33 minutes, 19 remaining of the clock. They're currently down by 10 against the Kirkwood Pioneers. Number 11, Man McGruder is going to look for the pass. He's going to pass it off to the right side to number 9. He's going to gain 1, maybe 2 yards. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies second at about 8 yards, but he runs it straight into the lineman. And it's going to be a pretty rough play there. 3 minutes remaining in the clock. Let's see what Ritenour can do here. They're trying to come back. They are fighting. They are definitely fighting. But it looks like the Kirkwood Pioneers can definitely defend against the Ritenour Huskies. Let's see what they're doing. Shout out to the Ritenour Husky cheerleaders this weekend, though, because they are currently dressed up as zombies. And they dance the Thriller, but the Huskies are going to fumble the ball, but pick it up, and it's going to be a loss about 7 yards. It's going to be Huskies starting about 14 with 2 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. As I was saying earlier, the Ritenour cheerleaders are showing their October pride as dressing up as zombies and performing Michael Jackson's Thriller this halftime, and as well as elementary schools coming out for senior night for your Ritenour Huskies. That's been quite a night here at the Huskies field. This has also been quite the matchup, with both teams going back and forth. Until recently this quarter, it's been Kirkwood Pioneers trying to come away with it. Thank God for their kicker, though. They've been really using him as a powerful weapon this game, with him launching the balls up and down the field during kickoffs. Let's see what he does here and see if Ritenour can pull off this first down, as they're currently 3rd and 14. Man McGruder has been making some really good passing calls here. Really like the way he's playing today. It's been a nice call. So they're going to line up on the ball here. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to be lining up, it looks like, in standard formation, as they have 3 far left. Nothing really out of the ordinary. There's currently a player on the Ritenour Huskies with a concussion, Dimitri Biech. Let's hope he can come back and recover soon. They're going to hand the ball off to number 5, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be Ritenour Huskies 4th and 14 with 2 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. Let's see if they bring out their special teams or just go for it, because it's getting pretty close to the end of this game. It looks like they're going to go for it, though. Who can blame them, as they're down by 10 points? They really need to go for it. This is going to make or break the game here, this call right here. It all comes right down to this moment. Let's see if Man McGruder and the rest of his team for the Ritenour Huskies can pull through and get this first down with about 14 yards to go on the 27-yard line. It's been quite the matchup, though, lasting about 2.5 hours or so far. Man McGruder is going to look for the pass. He scoots back, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of about 3 yards. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Kirkwood Pioneers are going to be taking the ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10, but it's not looking good for your Ritenour Huskies. Currently down by 10, 2 minutes 21 remaining on the clock. Kirkwood Pioneers are probably going to try to run down the clock here. Let's see what they do. We're probably going to see lots of running plays here as they just try to kill the clock. Ritenour Band is trying to hype up the Ritenour Huskies so they don't look so glum out there. They all have their heads down. They really need to keep their heads up if they really want to win this game. So they're going to have to keep a high spirit and hope for the best.
All right, here we go. Rises in. No, the other guy.
He's going to hand it off to number 36. Like I said, another run play. And it looks like he's going to get another Kirkwood Pioneer touchdown. That's going to bring him up to 30 points to your Ritenour Huskies 14. Kirkwood Pioneers are starting to run away with this victory. 2 minutes 15 remaining on the clock. It's going to be quite the victory if Ritenour Huskies can pull through and defeat them in this game. And it's been quite the matchup, so let's see what they do here. They're going to be going for the PAT. Their kicker has been quite good this match. He's only missed one field goal, but that was from 40-yard line, so who can blame him? That's a pretty far kick, even for a high school student. Let's see if he can make this PAT here. He's going to kick it, and it is going to be good. He just rockets that ball. Every time he gets a hold of that ball, he just rockets it into the other side of the field. It's going to be 31-14. Kirkwood Pioneers lead against the Ritenour Huskies with 2 minutes 15 remaining on the clock. Time is currently 9:27. This matchup has lasted 2 hours and a half, I believe. 3.5 hours. It's been quite the long matchup. Both teams are probably getting winded by now. Let's see what number 42, Nick Williams, can do here. He's going to kick it off to the Ritenour Huskies. Referee's going to run the ball out to number 42, Nick Williams. He's going to set up the ball. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like the Ritenour Huskies sideline has lost all hopes of winning this game as they're all pretty slowed down and focused. Hopefully this focus can make them get a couple touchdowns in these 2 minutes 31 remaining on the clock. He's going to rocket the ball all the way to about the... it's about the 2-yard line, and he goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. This is not going to be good for the Ritenour Huskies. They're going to be 1st and 10 on the 3-yard line. 2 minutes 14 remaining on the clock. They are currently losing 31-14 against Kirkwood Pioneers. Very close matchup the first half, but Kirkwood Pioneers are definitely starting to run away with this game. I wouldn't call it a blowout, but it's going to be pretty hard for the Ritenour Huskies to come back because they take the ball on the 3rd-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 minutes 14 remaining on the clock. Let's see if the lineman can pull through and stop anybody from getting back into the backfield. And then hopefully Ritenour can pass the ball and get it up and down that field quickly. That's what they really need here. But no, they're going to run it up the middle, and he's going to run away with it. That's going to be Huskies' first down on about the 15-yard line. 2 minutes 6 seconds remaining on the clock. Kirkwood Pioneers lead 31 to your Ritenour Huskies 14. That was a great call by Man Magruder there. He hands it off to the middle running back. He's going to gain a first down for the Ritenour Huskies. Definitely a good call there. It stops the clock. It's going to be 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining on the clock. And he's going to keep the ball and not gain very many yards, 2-4 yards. And it's going to be a second half for your Ritenour Huskies, 1 minute 52 remaining on the clock. And this match is coming down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. It's under 2 minutes, and both teams still fighting to stay in this. Ritenour Huskies are going to hand off the ball, but it does not look like they're going to gain enough. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 4 yards here. Minute 19 remaining on the clock as they take the ball on about the 25-yard line. It's going to be again a 3 for Demetrius Beach. Currently a minute on the clock. And he's going to pitch the ball back off, and it's going to be a Huskies first down. Let's just see where they get this fight off. They keep fighting back and forth, but he's going to take the ball to about the 33-yard line. It's going to be a Huskies first and 10 with 45 seconds remaining on the clock as they are down 31-14 against Kirkwood Pioneers. Quite a few Husky players on the bench here. Not looking too happy. Man, Magruder is actually on the bench. So let's see what the Huskies can do here. Looks like they have most of their big boys out there trying to run this ball. Really started this game off strong. Shame that it's been coming down to this. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. He's going to hand it to number 16, but he's going to lose yardage here. This is not looking good for the Huskies. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. It's going to be second down and about 20 yards on the 30-yard line. And that might do it. That's going to bring this game to an end. Kirkwood Pioneers won against your Ritenour Huskies 31-14. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.